Time 5 Air Channel 5 o'clock news for this Saturday evening, January 24th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. I got 5 o'clock news headlines here, and our top story at 5:01 here is in Tokyo, where Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe on Sunday called for the immediate release of a Japanese journalist held by Islamic State after a video surfaced claiming that a fellow Japanese captive had been executed. New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick said today that climatic conditions may have been to blame for the footballs that were inflated for the AFC Championship game on Sunday, and said that the team had not tried to tamper with them. Once again, billionaire businessman Donald Trump is flirting with a run at the White House. As Trump, who teased bids in 2008 and 2012, but ultimately did not pull the trigger, spoke to the governor of conservative in Iowa on Saturday and said he seriously. For a day, Naganak were set aside. They flew into the gilded cage that is Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, to pay their respects. Greece is about to go to the polls to elect a new government, and virtually everybody expects that the left-wing Syriza party will be victorious. In Atlanta, parts of the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport were closed on Saturday while the authorities investigate the bomb threats against commercial jetliners passing by the airport, the world's busiest airport. In Moscow, the leader of our pro-Russian rebels in Donetsk were quoted on Saturday declared that militias had been launched a new offensive in Mariupol, a strategic port city in eastern Ukraine that is the final bastion of the Ukrainian control, separated Russia from. Some 100 U.S. troops arrived in the region in the next few days to set up training sites for the moderate rebels, Pentagon says. In Omaha, Nebraska, 2 women were shot to death and 6 people were wounded early Saturday at a house party in Omaha, authorities said. The Bucks Committee obtained $175 million in investors, and the stock rose about 65% on its first day of the New York Stock Exchange. In Wichita, Kansas, the recent plunge in the fuel prices have been a welcome relief across the agriculture sector, helping ease the pain of low grain prices for growers and boosting prices for cattle ranchers. In an abrupt turn of a U-turn to California, motor vehicles Lake finding that retracted its finding that drivers for ride-hailing services like Uber, Lyft, and Sidecar must retain commercial license plates. Google's chairman Eric Schmidt-Graver caused a few heads to explode at the World Economic Forum at Davos when he said that the internet will disappear. Morning Night stars Johnny Depp and Charlie Murdoch and Graham Fountain was back as it allows Johnny Depp's zany side to shine. The American Arab Anti-Discrimination Committee said this week that threats against the Muslims and Arabs have soared following the release of American Sniper, a hugely popular, hugely controversial film. In Washington, the human ancestors have been capable of using tools that much earlier than previously thought. As scientists on Thursday had an annual analysis of fossil hand bones on a species Australopithecus that lived in southern Africa. A significant asteroid will fly to Earth on Monday, but NASA says don't be concerned, will be secure, as the asteroid is named 2004 BL86. Doomsday clock set at 3 minutes to midnight. In London, a Scottish nurse diagnosed with Ebola after return from an aid mission in West Africa has made a full recovery. The hospital caring for her said on Saturday. A mother who is blind was able to see her newborn son for the very first time after using a special piece of high-tech eyewear, as Kathy Betts, 29, from Guelph, Ontario, was able to use the device that allowed her to see her baby just hours after he was born. Tag turned in the Ebola fight after hard election. Okay, take a look at New England News Alerts here at Hazmat at 590 Commonwealth Avenue in Boston, Massachusetts at the Boston University Physics Building. Ongoing hazmat incident contained one floor on the 5th floor on one room. One patient was moved to contaminated and transported to the hospital. Chemical involved is possibly bromine. In Warwick, Rhode Island, 33 Hamline Avenue at Engine 48 and Ladder 3 on scene of a chimney fire. 169 Smith Street, Warwick, Rhode Island has got a chimney fire. Special hazards with all letter companies responded. And in New Bedford, Massachusetts, a 3-car motor vehicle accident on Union at Pleasant Street with injuries, and East Douglas, Massachusetts, in front of Douglas High School vehicle off the embankment. Okay, Peter Channel News Time 5:06. Time out for sports. Here, the legacy of Chicago Cubs legend Ernie Banks, who died on Friday at age 83, is about much more than his famous saying, "Let's play 2," or the numbers he put up during his 19-year Major League Baseball career. Matchups from the That's the cynical person's opening line for the story about the 2016 World Cup of Hockey, which was Joined announced by the NHL and NHLPA at Nationwide Arena at Saturday's season's All-Star Game. And the Boston Celtics have the night off, and tomorrow they'll be in Golden State taking on the Golden State Warriors here. Peter Chell News on 507. Time now for a travel report here, and it's improving on highways, byways just a little bit, but a few slow spots. Route 495 on the southbound side. Slow from 93 and Andover all the way down for Lowell due to an accident up on 495 northbound here. On the southbound side of 495. Near after you pass Route 3 in Tewksbury, so expect some delays here. And 495 on the northbound side. Stop and go from 93 in Lawrence down for 213 in the Thune here. 95, both ends slow from 120 Peabody all the way up to New Hampshire border, and Route 95 from New Hampshire very slow as much goes for the main turnpike on the southbound side. Slow stop and go from Kittery all the way up into Portland, Maine here. Route 3 on the southbound side is backed up from the New Hampshire border all the way down through Route 495 in Chelmsford, so expect some delays here. And Route 3 on the southbound side is slow down for Nashua on the other turnpike. 93 on the northbound side of New Hampshire, a little slow doing an exit on 93 northbound before you approach Route 102 in Londonderry, so expect some delays here. And 95, a little slow around Norwood Stretch around the Ponson Street, so expect some delays here. And 395 is on an accident on 395 southbound Oxford, so expect some delays here. And 95 southbound slow from Attleboro down for Pawtucket here, so expect a few delays here. And we got an accident on Route 128 southbound around Route 2 in Lexington, so expect delays at Route 2 in the eastbound side, so from 128 to Route 3 in Cambridge. To 120 in Lexington here. 128 both ends slow down for Peabody Stretch, and 128 southbound slow for 95 in Peabody, all the way down for Wakefield here. Peter Chell News Time 508, and it is time now for a little weather report here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 5 o'clock. 34 degrees is our temperature with light rain and fog in the mist, and humidity 92%. Wind speed up about 12 gusts and 17 miles per hour. Barometer 29.11 inches, dew point about 32 degrees. Visibly 4 miles, and wind chill about 25 degrees. Alright, let's take a look at our current conditions around the region here. 33 in Boston, 32 in Fitchburg, 31 in Bedford and Haverhill. It's 32 in Beverly, 34 in Gloucester, 37 out in Boston Harbor, 33 in Boston, 29 in Worcester, it's 34 in Sturbridge, and 32 in Webster, 34 in Milford, 33 in Norwood, 35 in Taunton and New Bedford, it's 39 in Plymouth and in Provincetown, 37 in Falmouth, 39 in Chatham, 38 in Cape Cod Bay and in Martha's Vineyard, 40 in Nantucket, it's 36 in Lockon, 35 in Wesley, 34 in Providence, 32 in Smithfield, it's 37 in New York City, 37 in Islip, 37 in Montauk, it's 35 in Long Island, it's 37 in Bridgeport, 36 in New Haven, it's 35 in Danbury, 36 in Waterbury, 35 in Meriden, 33 in Hartford, 34 in Winslow, Connecticut, it's 33 out in Springfield, Massachusetts, 33 in Amherst, Massachusetts, and Greenfield, Mass, and Athol, Massachusetts, and North Adams, Massachusetts, and in Albany, New York, it's 32 in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, 35 in Sterling Springs, New York, it's 29 in Bennington, 35 in Brattleboro, Vermont, it's 32 in Rutland, Vermont, 30 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, 20 in Laconia, New Hampshire, it's 34 in Keene, New Hampshire, 30 in Jeff, New Hampshire, and in Concord, New Hampshire, 32 in Manchester and Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 31 in Nashua, New Hampshire, and 29 up in Portland, Maine here. Okay, take a look at our map situation around the country here. The surface map shows a warm front off the southwestern coast of British coming down off the western Washington coastline here. A stationary front down for Saskatchewan, emerging with a cold front from North Dakota, stretching it down for north central Minnesota and up into the Great Lakes and then up into eastern Ontario and up into Quebec. Merging with a stationary front from eastern Quebec, stretching it down for western tip of Newfoundland with a low pressure in north central Quebec here. And we got a cold front from eastern Mexico, stretching down for the Gulf of Mexico and stretching down for southern Florida and up the Atlantic seaboard, merging to a warm front off the Delaware coastline and a warm front going out to sea with a low pressure off the Delaware coastline here. And we got a front by down for California coastline. Another front by from southeastern Alberta, stretching down western Montana and Idaho. Another front by from eastern Montana down from north central Wyoming. Another front by from eastern Colorado down for New Mexico. A front by from southwestern Minnesota down for western Iowa down for eastern Nebraska. And got a front by from Michigan stretching it down through Texas here. 43 degrees, that temperature right now here in Washington, D.C. 48 out in Atlanta, Georgia. 69 in Miami, Florida. It's 62 in Brownsville, Texas. 58 in Dallas, Texas. 57 out in Kansas City, Missouri. 39 in Chicago. 41 in Minneapolis, St. Paul. 50 in Great Falls, Montana. 55 in Seattle. 63 out in San Francisco. 74 in Los Angeles. It's 39 in Salt Lake City, Utah. 51 in Denver. And 44 out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Has high pressure in eastern Washington, southeastern Idaho, western Texas, and got low pressure in south central North Dakota. And take a look at the radar situation here around the region here. And a look at the radar situation, and it shows it is flipped back to snow for much of eastern Massachusetts and central western Massachusetts up in the northern Rhode Island and much of Connecticut here. And we've seen a sleet and snow showers west of Hartford and northern New Britain here. And we've seen some rain showers from south coast of Massachusetts, man, 140 stretching up in the middle of her. And a lot of rain showers, man, Plymouth up to Marshfield, down situated and stretching out to sea. And seeing some snow showers stretching down for southeast of Vermont up in the New Hampshire and up in the Maine here. And we've seen a snow showers on eastern Long Island, where we've seen some rain showers down for 95, Connecticut coastline for New London, stretching down to Sanford to cover much of Long Island Sound around New York City, down for eastern New Jersey here. As the rain showers stretching down for eastern New Jersey, down for eastern Delaware, and stretching off the eastern Maryland coastline here. And we've seen some rain showers in western Iowa, down for western Minnesota, down for much of South Dakota, down south central portions of North Dakota, a lot of rain showers around Nebraska, down for northwestern Kansas, down for northeastern portions of Colorado here. Some snow showers in north central Colorado, down for southeastern portions of Colorado here. And some rain showers in eastern and north central portions of Wyoming and south central portions of Montana. Some snow showers up north central portions of Montana here. And some snow showers down for central North Dakota, down for southeastern Saskatchewan, down for southwestern portions of Manitoba here. And some rain showers in west central portions of Montana and north central Idaho, down for northeastern and west central portions of Washington State. And rain, sleet, and snow showers in east central portions of British Columbia. Some rain showers, heavy rain from southeastern Alaska. Take a look at our satellite loop here, and it shows a lot of clouds coming to much of New England, land, Atlantic Canada, and stretching down the Atlantic seaboard down for Cuba here, western Cuba here. Patchy clouds coming to much of eastern Maryland, up in New Jersey, eastern Pennsylvania, down for southern New York State, and some patchy clouds coming to much of Minnesota, down for Iowa, down for northern Missouri, and stretching it down for the Dakotas, down for central plain states, and up to Colorado, Wyoming, up into western Montana, and a lot of clouds from western Oregon and up into Washington State, up into southeast Alaska, down for British Columbia, down for western portions of Alberta here. And a lot of clouds coming from western Texas and coming to much of Mexico here. Okay, let's take a look. And our forecast discussion around the country. Snow from parts of the upper Midwest to parts of the northern Atlantic states. Temperatures will be 15 to 25 degrees above average over parts of the northern High Plains. Storm just off the New England coastline will move northeastward into eastern Canada by Sunday morning, and this system will produce moderate snow over parts of Maine on Sunday evening. That will taper off to light snow by Sunday morning and reinforcing front moves across the area, and the aforementioned front that extends from the Great Lakes to the upper Mississippi Valley that will northeastward into the northern plains. There will be a wave of low pressure over the upper Mississippi Valley at the eastern end of the boundary will move southeastward to the middle or Valley by Sunday evening. The front will lay in Trinity degree and some light snow over parts of the Great Lakes and in the northeast by Sunday morning. The wave of low pressure will move southeastward by the eastern Ohio Valley by Sunday evening to the snow will develop over parts of the upper Midwest by Sunday morning as the snow will advance into the northern Ohio Valley and into parts of the lower Great Lakes by Sunday evening here. As in addition, a light rain will develop over parts of the middle Mississippi Valley on Saturday evening, moving into parts of the southern Ohio Valley by Sunday evening, also along the Tennessee Valley. Overnight Sunday, a new low will develop just off North Carolina by Monday morning off the North Carolina coastline. The associated front will move off parts of the southeast coast into the Gulf of Mexico by Monday morning. Rain will move to the southern Atlantic States and parts of the southeast, while snow will move into the parts of the northern middle United States to parts of the Great Center Appalachians. Meanwhile, weak onshore flow and weak upper-level energy will produce slight rain over the parts of the Pacific Northwest that will move into parts of the Northern Rockies by Sunday morning. Sunday night and Monday, a warm front over the northern plains will move eastward to the upper Mississippi Valley by Monday morning, as the boundary will aid in producing light snow over parts of the upper Great Lakes by Monday. Oh wait, forecast discussion around the region here. Rapidly intensifying, but also rapidly moving close to storm. We'll head to the Canadian Maritimes tonight, trying seasonable weather. Expecting on Sunday a severe, long in duration winter storm may impact 7 New England Monday night through Tuesday into early Wednesday morning. As greater clarity and details should emerge as we draw closer to this potential event. Temperatures will likely be quite cold the first half of the next week. Near time until 6 a.m. Sunday morning. Anticipate 7 down and taking down all headlines between 5 and 7 p.m. as still have some upper shortwave approaching the mid region and a band of fairly strong low to middle level genetic forcing across southeast zones for 2 to 3 hours late this afternoon and early evening has been emphasized by the high-end resolution models. Our related concern is anticipated surface temperatures to drop below freezing most zones early this evening as the last band of snow passes by, as we are reluctant to keep warnings posted with lighter precipitation but see a risk of conditions deteriorating for a short time in a number of locations before proving by good. Anticipate risk of any hazardous wind, however, passed by 7 to 8 p.m. at select areas in black ice that may be need to be mentioned as a special weather statement later for the overnight period. Okay, take a look at our tonight's lows here. We will see. Tonight's lows would be ranging from 23 for Concord, New Hampshire, 24 Port, Maine, 25 in Albany, New York, 25 in Western Massachusetts, 20 in Boston, Massachusetts, 26 in Hartford, and 32 in New York City. So we'll see temperatures in the teens for Southern Vermont, Southwestern New Hampshire, and upstate New York here. And widespread temperatures in the 20s for much of the region here. And we can see some temperatures in the low 30s for much of New York City and Long Island, and after the Cape Neons in the south coast of Massachusetts and coastal Rhode Island and coastal Connecticut there. As we're going to take a look at a hazardous weather outlook here. As winter weather advisory still remains effective until 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening here, as locations southeast Massachusetts as well as central and southern Rhode Island here, and as it taps, precipitation changing back to snow and temperatures dropping below freezing. Accumulation, total snow accumulation of 3 to 5 inches along with a random trace of ice. An inch or two of snow may fall early this evening before ending, and time in the rain will change back to snow between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. and then in between 7 and 8 p.m. Impacts untreated wet or slushy surfaces will likely become icy early this evening. Thus make travel hazardous for motorists and walking difficult for pedestrians here. And winds north-northwest gusts between 25 and 30 miles per hour. As a winter weather advisory is issued when snow and ice is forecast to develop in the affected areas, but accumulations are expected to be light. Any snow and ice will result in slippery conditions on untreated roadways and sidewalks. When temperatures are below freezing, motorists need to be especially careful on bridges and overpasses where slippery spots can develop here. And day 1, this afternoon and tonight. Winter weather advisory until 7 p.m. as the last band of snow is expected early this evening with dropping temperatures. Any wet, slushy, untreated surfaces will become icy this evening here. And day 2 for 7, Sunday for Friday. A major long-duration winter storm may affect the region Monday night into Tuesday night, as potential impacts include heavy snow, strong winds, and coastal flooding. But covenants and details remain low at this time. So we'll keep you posted here on this storm, and no need to panic. We'll keep you posted. We'll take this one storm at a time here. And no need to panic. Okay, for tonight, goes like this. Snow mainly before 10 p.m. Low around 26 degrees. West wind about 7 to 9 miles per hour. With gusts up to highest 22 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 9%. New snow accumulation less than 1 inch possible. For Sunday, both sides sky about 36 degrees. West wind about 7 to 10 miles per hour. Gusts highest 22 miles per hour. For Sunday night, increasing clouds below low around 11 degrees. North wind about 5 to 7 miles per hour. For Monday, a chance of snow mainly after 3 p.m. Mostly clouds sky about 26 degrees. North-east wind about 6 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 30%. By that, snow likely mainly after 10 p.m. Areas of fog before 1 a.m. Areas of freezing fog after 1 a.m. Otherwise, clouds sky low about 19 degrees. Plus 3, chance of precipitation 70%. For Tuesday, snow mainly before 4 p.m. Areas of fog after 1 p.m. Areas of freezing fog before 1 p.m. high near 24 degrees. Plus 3, chance of precipitation 8%. For Tuesday night, chance of snow, patchy fog before 9 p.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, low at 13 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. For Wednesday, mostly sunny, cloudy, 25 degrees. Wednesday, partly cloudy, low at 10 degrees. For Thursday, mostly sunny, mostly cloudy, 32, low at 19 degrees. For Friday, partly sunny, partly cloudy, 34, low at 13 degrees. And for Saturday, mostly sunny, cloudy, 29 degrees. Here's what a phrase of the day. An evening snow ending on Sunday. The storm's going to be wrapped in a few minutes. Peter Wiggins saying have a good evening with a good past attitude. I'll see you for late night report at 11 o'clock and Saturday night sports roundup. I'll see you at 11. Have a good evening.